Hi, and welcome back to MyExcelOnline.com. Today we are going to show you how to loop through a range of cells in Microsoft VBA. So by the end of this video, you should be able to write the procedure that we have over here on the right in VBA in order to loop through these 10 cells right here in column A and return a total. Also, we will have some additional training options for you at the end of this video, so stick around for that. So here I am in Excel, and I have 10 rows of data right here. And what I would like to do is create a macro that will go through and sum up the values that I have in all 10 of these cells. So to get started, I first need to access the VBA window. I'm going to hit Alt F11, and the VBA window will be brought up. Next, I'm going to go to Insert and go to Module, and I will have a blank code window right here. So the first thing I want to do in my window is I want to create a sub, and I'm going to write sub sum range with a left parenthesis and a right parenthesis, and then hit enter. If you are liking this video, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell button to get notified when we release our weekly videos. So the first thing I'm going to do is declare a variable, and let's call that variable total. So when I use the word dim, I'm declaring a variable in VBA, and the word total right here is the name of my variable. And then I'm going to say as, and what I want is long. I want a long integer so that my value can go out to lots more places than just if I did a regular integer. And then the next thing I want to do is I want to set the initial value of the total equal to 0. Next, I'm going to do a for next loop. So right here, I'm going to say for I equals 1 to 10, because I'm going to want to loop through this 10 times. And then I'm going to hit enter. But me personally, I like to close up my loops as soon as I can. So if I wrote if, I'd want to write end if. So right here, when I write for, then I want to write next I so that I just don't forget to do that. So that this will keep going through all of my I's from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way up to 10. And then I'm going to put my cursor here and indent inside my for loop. Now you don't have to do this, but I just like to do it for readability. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to set the total equal to cells with a left parenthesis, because right here I want to get the value of the cell that I'm currently on. So my first argument is my row index. So what row am I on? I'm going to be, if you look over here, 1 to 10. It's going to be changing each time I'm going through the loop. So I want my row index here to be I, and then I'm going to type a comma. The next thing I'm asked for is my column index. Well, I'm always in column A, which is column 1. So I'm just going to type a 1, close my parentheses, and then I'm going to type dot value. And when I do this, my total is going to be equal to the value that's in the current cell. However, I'm storing my total and I want a cumulative total. So I'm also going to want to do plus total, because whatever the total was before plus the value of the current cell will give me a running total. So right here after next I, I'm going to hit enter. And then let's return a message box to the user of what the total is. So I'm going to type MSGBOX with a space. And in double quotes, I'm going to say the total is, and I'm going to end that with a space, double quotes with an ampersand. And I'm going to return my total value, which is stored in the variable total. Okay, that should be enough code to go back to Excel and try running and see what happens. So if I go here, and I go over here to View, and I go to Macros, I can now see that my sum range subroutine is right here. It's now an option in my macro list because I named the sum range. So I'm going to click that and go to Run. And now I can see that the total is 58,235. Now I think that's right, but let's double check that. So after I say OK, and I highlight all these, and I look down here, I can see that in fact this is 58,235. So my macro appears to be working. Now there's much more you can do with this, and we go into this a little bit more out on our blog, And I'm going to include a link to that blog entry in the description below on YouTube if you would like to go there and learn more. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them for us and we'll get back to you. Thanks for watching, and see you again next time. If you want to learn more about Microsoft Excel and Office, join our Academy online course and access more than 1,000 video training tutorials so that you can advance your level and get the promotions, pay raises, or new jobs. The link to join our Academy online course is in the description.
If you like this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if you're really serious about advancing your Microsoft Excel skills so you can stand out from the crowd and get the jobs, promotions and pay rises that you deserve, then click up here and join our Academy online course today.